Welcome back, ladies, gents, non-binary friends. Today I'm doing a video really based on my personal opinion and personal taste, and I'm going to be talking about the women who I believe are some of the most beautiful Miss Worlds ever. Of course, this list is going to differ vastly depending on who you are, where you grew up, your culture, your experience, your gender, etc, etc. So please let me know your favorite Miss Worlds in the comments down below, or the women who you think were the most stunning, beautiful. Now, what I'm looking for is beauty that transcends time. So obviously we're living in the 2020s, or well, depending on when you're watching this. We're living in a different era than when some of these women lived. So taste is going to vary a lot. You know, my idea of a beautiful hairstyle may differ from some of these women. You know what I mean? But I'm looking for a face, a type of beauty that transcends time, that remains beautiful no matter which decade they are in. So starting with the 50s, I believe that MAY-LOUISE FLODIN, who has unfortunately passed away since then, she was from Sweden, and I believe that she was one of the most beautiful Miss Worlds ever. I think that her face just transcends the decades, and that she would be beautiful no matter which decade she lived in. And you know what, I just have a special soft spot for the 50s. I love their style and I love the glamour of the 50s. So I definitely think that May is up there as one of the most beautiful Miss Worlds of all time. Also, Miss World 1953, Denise PERRIER from France. I just think that she is absolutely gorgeous. She has this dark hair, dark eyebrows, beautiful features, and certainly I think that she is just one of the most beautiful women who ever had the Miss World crown on their head. Moving into the 70s, I believe that Jennifer HOSTEN, who was from Grenada, she was the first black woman to be crowned Miss World, but I believe she was facially stunning. Definitely she was well deserved. Back then Miss World basically crowned the girls based on looks. Okay, but so definitely I think that they made the right choice with Jennifer, because she is absolutely stunning. If you look at pictures of her, she is so beautiful and definitely deserves to be Miss World 1970. Furthermore, I believe that ANNELINE KRIEL, who assumed the throne after Helen Morgan was stripped of the crown, I believe that she was one of the most beautiful Miss Worlds as well. You know, she has a very light complexion, she has blue eyes, blonde hair. She's a typical beauty, but beautiful nonetheless. And she had very dainty, frail features, and I thought that that was beautiful as well. Obviously, there's just something about these women on this list that stood out like an X factor to me when I look at them. And I definitely think that ANNELINE had that X factor as well as all of the other women. Furthermore, Miss World 1984, ASTRID from Venezuela, she is just gorgeous. She has the type of face that when you look at her, you cannot look away, and that's why she's on this list. I think she is gorgeous. Let me know what you guys think. I know that taste is going to differ a lot, but if I saw this woman today, I would be like, you need to enter pageantry because you are absolutely gorgeous. In 1990, the United States had Gina Marie Tolleson, who I think was also incredibly facially beautiful. Obviously, all of these women on this list I think are just incredibly beautiful, but they all have just something special about them that you can, I don't know, it comes through in photographs. That's something that sets them apart. I think it may have something to do with facial symmetry or something like that. According to science, the secret to beauty is facial symmetry. So it might be that. I think she's gorgeous and definitely cannot stop looking at her. Miss World 1997, Diane Hayden from India is also just incredibly gorgeous. She is so beautiful. Obviously, you know, I think all Miss Worlds have been beautiful, but Diane is just, you know, she's something else. She's just a step apart from most other Miss Worlds. Also from India, I believe that Miss World 1999 Yukta MOOHKEY was also one of the most beautiful Miss Worlds of all time. I think that India is a country with so many beautiful women. Unfortunately, we mostly see lighter skinned women from India, but India has a vast array of skin tones and, you know, people who look different from one another, and I would love to see more of that represented on the pageant stage. But the women that India have sent so far, even though they're mostly light-skinned, have been extremely beautiful. Although I must add that there are women from India who have darker skin who are incredibly gorgeous, and I would love to see more of that as well. 2001 Nigeria AGBANI DOREGO. Oh my gosh, I think that this is definitely one of the most beautiful women of all time. Wow, like God took an extra 5 minutes with her, I think, or he took his time entirely, and she's just gorgeous. I think that she is one of the most beautiful Miss Worlds, and honestly, I cannot stop looking at her. And lastly, Miss World 2002 AZRA AKIN from Turkey was so incredibly beautiful. Like, oh my goodness. And Turkey is not a very popular pageant country, obviously. When's the last time you heard that Turkey won a pageant? But I think that they really got lucky with this contestant, because she was extremely beautiful, and oh my gosh. And she obviously was way more than just her beauty, because she ended up winning Miss World, but wow, just look at her. Now, I'm not going to be discussing any women who were crowned after 2002, because personally I don't feel like enough time has passed for me to really say whether their beauty transcends time and trends and everything like that. But I do think that, oh my goodness, the 2010s had some of the most beautiful Miss Worlds of all time, okay? The 2010s were killing it when it came to beauty. But let me know what you guys think. Who are the most beautiful Miss Worlds of all time in your opinion? You are allowed to include the 2010s, okay? If I were to include the 2010s, I would definitely have included Spain, who won in 2015, as well as, of course, Rolene, my birth country, South Africa. But I'm not including those. That is like off the record, who I think are some of the most beautiful of the decade, okay? Let me know what you guys think. I think that Miss World just has some of the most beautiful women ever. They tend to choose these sort of soft, very feminine women, and I love that about Miss World. So let me know who you guys think are the most beautiful, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!